to Pat McAfee. They love their Mountaineers in Morgantown. And in a place known for yan dogs and pepperoni rolls, probably some liquid refreshments, the Mountaineer faithful ready to go here in Morgantown. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Mountaineers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Astronauts offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. On the option, he'll keep it himself. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to get to it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Astronauts will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Looking for a gap. It's Donaldson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Running it back, it's Moore. The ball pops out on the return. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game did.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Let's it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Couldn't pick it up on 2nd down. Now they need a couple on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Feeling some heat. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense, and you saw it on that play.
It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. On the move at the 30. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Second down coming up. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. The Astronauts have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's York. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down after the short completion. He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
And that inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and whoo, he took it.
And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Farmer. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Going up top on 1st down. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Line getting set on 2nd down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Grabbed on the outside, it's Davis. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. On the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Running back goes in motion. Here comes the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking for space. It's May. Thrust that arm out. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The big fullback's got it. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. The Astronauts have their offense in high gear. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught on the outside, it's Matthews. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On 3rd down, going up top. He'll throw it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Astronauts will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for a block. It's Farmer. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Wants to throw. It's Green. Release to the back. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll give it to the back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
The Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The option look. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Goes to the option. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Nice job to keep it himself, find the 1st down marker, and move the change for this offense. He'll ride his man on the option. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Now on the option. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. On the option. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Astronauts have pushed it inside the 20. On the option. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. On the option. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. After run, now throw. It's on target and complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Astronauts will try to convert on 4th down. Here comes the option. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a 1st down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The line of scrimmage, the 2, and these final 2 yards might be the toughest here on 3rd down. And the defense drags him down. Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, but can they make it pay off by converting on 4th down? The back goes in motion. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Now facing 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and the defense frothing to keep them bottled up. To give to the back. And they pick up just 1. It'll be 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Handoff from the gun. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch, called for and made. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. They'll go to the fullback. The Astronauts get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Floating away. He's going to take off. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Green. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He's going to pass. Gets open down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And they got him for the sack. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. He's looking downfield to throw. Coming after it. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Morgantown. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
Just about set to put toe to leather as we are deadlocked here in the third. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Breaks the tackle. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. So after the first down run, here's second down. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's made. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. The option look. Now the toss. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Astronauts line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll bring it back. It's Farmer. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Looking to move it through the air. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, it's Green. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Might as well stick with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They move the tight end all over. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Snares it outside. It's Taylor. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. On the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Touchdown, Astronauts! They take the lead with the 6.
And the QB saw it right away. He knew it. As soon as he got that football, he got it in his hands. He loved this matchup, finding the big fella, getting the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by 4 over Northern Illinois. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Green. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call.
Open runway ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Lining up for the PAT. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Touch pass on the right. Oh, it's out. The defense all over that loose ball, and now they're bringing it back.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's second and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Learn from other guys. You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football. Make sure you get them on the ground.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They'll run the option. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Goes to the option. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Offense gets set for second down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll line up for a second down play. He'll ride his man on the option. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. On the move, it's Farmer. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fox. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Getting some heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Green. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Now on the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to let it go. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. They'll put the tight end in motion. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to pass. It's Green. Still looking on the move. Going to try to get it himself. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. On the option. Plows through the defense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Astronauts will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll leave it with him. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's a draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
And the Mountaineers will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll call for the fair catch here. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give to the fullback. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Here comes the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's O'Neal. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And the Astronauts will send out the punt unit. Bringing it back, it's Farmer. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Tackled after picking up the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. At the 35, he's loose. Hit the afterburners, kid. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. App State overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Mountaineers tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's going up top here late in the game.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.